Hi, I'm Ashley from Sunny Made, and today on Last Blocks, we are going to go over the 5-star quilt pattern. Hello friends, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. It's been an exciting week at my house. I put all of my quilts up on Etsy. I found that might just be an easier way for people to be able to buy them if they wanted to, and I sold not only one, but 2 quilts this week, and I am super excited. And mainly it's because this allows me to keep the channel going, and this allows me to share my quilts with people that are out there. And it actually gives me a little validation for what I'm doing, right? So last week, my mom bought one, but you know, it's your mom. They like to support you. So that didn't quite feel like the same score today, as this week, but this week I sold 2, and I actually wanted to tell you about one of them. So, but first, let me show you the other one I sold. This is my Entropy quilt. It is the jungle one. I am shipping it off to a Julianne in Canada. So thank you, Julianne. I really appreciate you taking this off my hand, but also supporting me. So I don't know if you found it through the videos or if you just found me on Etsy, but I really appreciate it either way. So this second quilt is the 5-star quilt, and I'm going to be boxing it up right after I get done and sending it over to sending it to Courtney. She's over in Ohio, so thanks again, Courtney. I appreciate you supporting me. And I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about this quilt pattern. So this is called 5-star quilt. It is a free pattern that is put out by Donna Jordan over at Jordan Fabrics. She does have a YouTube channel. That's where I found her. This particular pattern is one of my favorite ways to do patterns. It is done from a layer cake. I'm sure by now that you know I do love layer cakes. It gives me a little bit of each fabric, and the fabric goes a long way. So with layer cake and background fabric and border fabric, you can have a beautiful quilt. There's 2 ways of doing it. I did, I think she talks about doing 2 at a time, half square triangles in her video, and because I knew how to use a layer cake and how to make 8 at a time half square triangles, that's exactly what I did. And I did chain piecing, and I sped it through my whole machine, and then I trimmed them all up at one time, and then I could start the block layout. There's only 2 different blocks you make, though it looks kind of different. So first you have the star, okay? You put them in the corners and in the center, and then you do a chevron pattern like this. You make 4 the same way, and you flip it around so they're all pointing towards the sides or the bottom to the edge of the quilt. And then I was trying to remember, did I add? There was borders on it. I think she had some borders. It's been a little bit since I made this, but there was some borders on it. I might have added a few more. And then of course I put a minky back on it with a beautiful binding that matches the rest of the quilt. My opinion on this quilt is that it's a super easy, fast, and a beginner-friendly quilt pattern. So if you're looking for something simple that is free, I would definitely go and check out this quilt pattern. You can get it for free. Did I say that? I think I said that like 8 million times. It's a free quilt pattern, which is super exciting. So in order to mix things up a little bit, instead of doing a full scrappy, kind of like I did here, I started with all the lighter colors in this corner and as I did it. Okay, let me flip this around. You can see that I ended up with all the darker fabrics here on this end. So I kind of did an ombre effect, light to dark. I do love how this turned out. And of course, it's super soft and is going to be wonderful for that Ohio winter where it is heading. So um, please, please, please go check her out. This is a great pattern. Now it's time for me to box it up, give it a little less love, and to send it on its way. So if you want to join me, we will be boxing it up and I will taking it to the post office so we can get it shipped. I hope you have a great week and happy sewing.